Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Lakers and talking about some preseason questions you guys are wondering about. After a very devastating loss to the Brooklyn Nets in the opener, some Laker fans are worried. How will the Lakers bounce back? So if you're a big Lakers fan and you want to know more, you're going to love this. Before moving forward, I want to give a quick shout out to Jerushan from Patreon. Jerushan, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Jerushan has been a part of Patreon for over the past 2 years. Jerushan, I can't thank you enough. You are great, and I appreciate you so much. One more announcement, I'm giving away a bunch of copies of NBA 2K22, so if you want a copy, all you gotta do is join the Discord community. It's completely free, link is down below. I would love to see all you guys there. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Lakers. Going into the preseason opener, Laker fans everywhere were super excited. Having not played a single NBA game since last NBA postseason in the first round, after a bunch of amazing offseason moves, Laker fans just wanted to see the new look Lakers roster. Going into this season, the Lakers are only bringing back 3 players from last year's team: LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Talen Horton-Tucker. And with everybody else on the Lakers roster being new, we simply wanted to see how the Lakers meshed on the court. Going up against the Brooklyn Nets in the opener, NBA fans were excited because right now, we project these two teams are going to go to the NBA Finals. But because it was the first preseason game, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving, 5 superstars, did not play. For those watching this, I am going to say a preseason game doesn't matter as much as a regular season game, but come on, it's basketball. You want to win any game you play, especially if the world is watching. But oh boy was it sad for the Lakers. The Lakers ended up losing by more than 20 points against Brooklyn. This was the big report after the loss. Anthony Davis says the Lakers are way behind in preparation after a preseason loss to the Brooklyn Nets. He goes into depth and says this: "We're way behind. Getting movement on offense, quality shots, defensively talking, getting our schemes right, rebounding, very huge. We're not boxing out. That was the main takeaway." He continues and says, offense will come. We're not too worried about it, especially when we get Bron, Melo, TA, and Russ out there. But it was the first game to see where we are, and we got to do a better job defensively, especially blocking out. What I love a lot about these two quotes is that AD is super honest. He only played in the first quarter in game 1, but the point is, seeing this on the sidelines and when he's on the floor, you can already tell there is something they gotta improve on. Some Laker fans out there were wondering why, out of all the stars not playing, why did AD ended up playing? And he says this: "I just wanted to play. I mean, didn't play much last season from the injury, but I just want to get back and get a rhythm. That way, going back into the season, I have a rhythm and ready to go." That's really what it is. It's getting a rhythm, whether it's for a quarter, 2 quarters, whatever it is. Start building these habits. AD is right. In last year's NBA season, AD did not even play more than 40 games due to multiple injuries, and he knows that this year, he's got to step up and be available for his team. That's why I do believe Frank Vogel is trying to ease AD back, play him in quarters there and there, and I do believe in the upcoming preseason games, we're going to see a lot of Anthony Davis, even if it's just in a couple of quarters. To close out AD's perspective, he did talk good about the fans of the Lakers. He said he was super excited about the fan turnout. This is the report. "It was great. Come out the tunnel and you see fans right there, smacking their hands, just the little things, which was really good to be back out there and see fans and them cheering us on and things like that. Courtside again. We're getting back to normal, and to see that and hopefully get back to that 20 again. Obviously, it was the first preseason game and things like that, but it felt good to see fans out there in full effect." With the Lakers now having 5 more games in the preseason against the Phoenix Suns, the Warriors, and the Sacramento Kings, the question is, how much more will Anthony Davis play? Frank Vogel says he's going to ease AD back into the lineup, so of course when talking about the next game, is he going to play just the first quarter or maybe just the first half? That's question number 1. How available will AD be? Because as we're hearing, he wants to be available and wants to get into the rhythm. Question number 2 is, when will LeBron James and Russell Westbrook play? We just got a report that when talking about game 2 of the preseason, Russell Westbrook and LeBron will not play at all. And from that being said, when are they going to play? We all want to see when Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis are on the same floor. And as AD said, you want to get into a rhythm. And if they're going to be the Lakers' new big 3, you want to see them be active as soon as possible. Maybe against the Warriors on October 8th? That might be my personal guess. Of course, the biggest preseason question is who will Frank Vogel go with for the official starting lineup? As of right now, he's definitely testing out players. For example, in Game 1, we thought that Wayne Ellington will be the starting shooting guard, but Wayne came off the bench. Let's see in Game 2, 3, 4, 5 what Frank Vogel does, and then ultimately who he chooses to be the starting shooting guard and the starting center. As of right now, we're hearing multiple rumors that Anthony Davis could be the starting center, but so far, we saw DeAndre Jordan start at center and AD start at power forward. I want to see if Frank Vogel soon tests the option of AD actually doing jump ball and then starting the game off at the center position. This is something to keep in mind for sure. All of these questions are great and big questions you guys are asking, and in my opinion, I am asking this too. But yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Lakers and answering some preseason questions and battles we're going to be faced with in these upcoming games. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about these questions, and of course, what are your answers to them? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets.